Hello, good evening, viewers. If you are new to the channel, kindly like, share, subscribe, and please don't forget to hit the notification bell. Mr. Chinedu Michael, we are still a surprise move. All the Southeastern governors are already in panic mood. We can clearly see them preparing on how to go and appeal to the man Nnamdi Kanu. The world look like going to proceed before Nnamdi Kanu to say, please forgive us because we have heard against you. We have seen that you are fighting a righteous cause, a just cause. We have not been following you, but going forward, we are ready to go keep behind you.
The Abeg campaign have already started, as it was initiated by Hope Uzodinma. But I'm surprised when they decided to choose some few Igbo leaders, including Benjamin and Odisokalo, to lead the Abeg campaign. You know, but what is surprising many is that they even indicated that on getting to where Nnamdi Kanu is, they are going to kneel down and holistically, from their heart, seek for forgiveness. That's the truth. Unfortunately for them, the whole game has turned against them. They thought that Nnamdi Kanu would have died in that prison. They thought Nnamdi Kanu would have been disallowed. They thought Nnamdi Kanu would have been poisoned. They thought Nnamdi Kanu would have died of congestive cancer.
But could it be that they were surprised to see that DSS have come out to say we did not find any weapon of terrorism on him?
It is because of their nonchalant approach to the issues of Igbo agenda, to the issues of marginalization, to the issues of Igbo threat, Igbophobia in Nigeria that has kept them incommunicado with Buhari as at that time. Let me tell you very clearly that they knew that when Nnamdi Kanu was arrested at Golden Tulip in Festac, he has nothing with him. This is 10 years now. Them and Buhari were feasting on the entire political space, feasting on the sensibility of Igbos. 80 million, 85 million Igbos doing all manner of things, and then nobody even have the moral, the capacity to come out and condemn the illegality, the rendition, the kidnappings that took place in Kenya. None of the Eastern governors was able to do anything. But now that God has intervened, but let no one attribute the release of Nnamdi Kanu, say I am behind it. God, I don't want to use the wrong word. Nobody should do that. God has ordered it. Heavens have announced it. Reality has come. The Bible said the set time. That's what the Bible said. The set time has come.
Let us not preempt the prejudice.
No, I'm not saying it. But we can see it clearly in the court that everything that was tendered before the court has nothing to do with terrorism. Why would the governors, knowing this thing, allow Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Buhari to still go to Kenya, kidnap Nnamdi Kanu, bring him back? Who did him? Bring him back to Nigeria and kept him in illegal detention for close to 5 years now. At this point, I tell you, we don't have leader, and that is why they have to go and beg. After begging, their political career has ended.
At this point, I think we should salute the courage of the Court of Appeal, who before now ruled that Nnamdi Kanu was extradited rendition from Kenya to Nigeria. I think they were courageous enough to have given that judgment.
Let me tell you, whatever that happened to issue that has to do with Biafra agitation, liberalization, the freedom of Biafra is sacrosanct. Biafra has come. We fought for it. This is the month. May 30 of this month, we are going to mark another anniversary of the resilient spirit of the Igbo people, of the resilient spirit of the 40 ethnic nationalities that make up Biafra, of the Igbo spirit that define the certainty, the integrity, and to champion the black man state, the African race. That is what Onego Duku stood for. That's the reality on ground. So this month, on May 30, Biafra was declared as an independent nation, as a sovereign nation on who fought and the world had. Now, they said, according to Philippians, if you refuse to do those things right, that the people, the children of the oppressed will rise.
Now, Mr. Chinedu Michael, let us look at
we have risen.
Let us look at the disposition of the man Nnamdi Kanu himself. This is a man who refused to be broken in spite of all the charges surrounding him. We have seen recently how even the director of DSS talking about Ajayi, talk about self-defense, of course, by the communities. And these are things Nnamdi Kanu have been saying all this while. That is why people have now seen Nnamdi Kanu as the man who opened the eye of Nigeria.
Well, let me tell you, not only Nigeria. Nigeria is too small for Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu has become a champion pan-Africanism now, currently now. Nnamdi Kanu has triggered and changed a lot of consciousness in Africa, not only in Nigeria. All these things you are seeing now, very dark man, Simon Epa, Sunday Igbo, name them. Who them disease of the orientation has changed. All this thing was being inspired by one man called Nnamdi. Forget the pretense. Nnamdi Kanu is at the root of every consciousness of good governance that is going on, advocacy that is going on in Nigeria currently now, especially and in Africa. How many years was Ibrahim Traore when Nnamdi Kanu started the champion against a jihadist concept in Africa? How many years was Ibrahim Traore? When Nnamdi Kanu started, yes, not even in 20s. I'm telling you, it was still I'm surprised that most Nigerians are coming now to say that it was Nnamdi Kanu that made me to understand this. It was Nnamdi Kanu that said this that made me to understand it. A typical example is the revelation coming from JJ Okocha, who does not understand Nigeria, but he got to understand certain things by Nnamdi Kanu's gospel, especially the outsiders too. Now, so if they like, let them go. If they don't like, Nnamdi Kanu has become what he is now. But the only way out for the Eastern governors is to go there and beg Nnamdi Kanu for forgiveness. Now, let us look at this angle, because we saw killing in Bokos and Basa local government areas of Benue State recently. And people have argued that if they had listened to the man Nnamdi Kanu, they wouldn't have gotten to this sorry stage. Bros, it is not about listening to Nnamdi Kanu. The fact is that they've refused to understand the direction Nnamdi Kanu was coming from. Because they have a mindset of conquest. And if you look at what is playing now, it looks like more countries are sponsoring jihadist killing in Nigeria. That's the fact. But before it gets to this level, Nnamdi Kanu has already signaled that this is what is going to happen. Be prepared. Or we use political means to stop it. Now, on a final note, Mr. Chinedu Michael, talk to us about in Taraba State, we saw a king who have risen and said, Fulani, you must leave our land. We just saw another one in Benue the other day, where the youth have risen and said, we want to fumigate our forests, our bushes, Fulani vacate. Bro, 16 million Fulanis in Nigeria currently. The Fulanis in Nigeria are 16 million. The Hausas are 66 million. The Igbos are 85 million. I don't want to talk about the Southwest, but I can tell you that 16 million Fulanis can never defeat 66 million Hausas. And that is the game currently now. So the more we understand clarity that what is coming to us is not peace, it is war. We need to look at it from that direction, that the more we confront it, Nigeria should confront it. Bola Ahmed Tinubu should understand at this point in time, it's all about ambition. You should understand that Nigeria needs a very decisive hand to be able to stop the advancement of Fulani herdsmen. Somebody will tell you that the government of Tinubu have done things differently, because currently we have a situation where the chairman of military, talking about Bodejo, is in detention because he was accused by the military of banditry. Though he is not under prosecution yet, but someone will argue that for the first time, somebody has challenged the man. But let me tell you, the man is there, is issuing instruction that everything that belongs to Nigeria, it belongs to the Fulani. What's the justification? And anybody that refuses to allow Fulani access to anywhere they want to go will be disallowed. So what are you talking about? We'll hold him. What does he do? Has he been able to stop the killing? He has not been able to stop the killing. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, please look inwards and understand at this point in time, for you to save over 250 million lives, the most populous black nation in the world, disintegrate Nigeria into regionalism. Let us start from there. Forget this because you are not going to win second term.
The truth, we are talking about restructuring. If I'm honest.
Okay, disintegrate Nigeria into federalism. I don't know whatever you call it. Let everybody, those people control whatever they want to control. It is not only in Igbo land that people will champion disintegration of Igbo colonies. And you'll be happy so that you can lay your hand on the crude oil because that's the aim. But I thank God that John Mbanta is championing unification everywhere he goes. And it was discovered recently that 55% of the entire communities in South belongs to the Igbo, including the Ibanke and the Eka people. They are Igbos. And no, Bini, excuse us, you will not take that Ibanke, and there's no historical connection between, because you know Ibanke people do not speak Bini.
That is not under contention.
No.
Even the Ibanke people themselves very clear that they are Igbo speaking part of Nigeria.
Okay.
So that has been established. So it is irrespective of the position of the Oba. The Ibanke people are from Igbo as a people. But I must say very thank you for your time. I'll permit you to go at this point. This is Ostensibly, Media, and I'm Mr. Watson.